Hello, collective. Welcome to another what energy reading. Let's get into it. So basically, you guys got the song "Party All the Time" by Eddie Murphy. It's like a '80s classic, so I've been told. Okay, but what I wrote down in my notes is this. Yes, I'm gonna be quite obvious right now. Take this from a masculine perspective because it's a man that sang this song, okay? Now, if you want to switch it around, please do so. But and I say this to say it's kind of the thing I've been kind of leaning into, like whatever song I'm tuning into, whoever sings it. I think I'm gonna go that route where it's like but obviously it's still from whomever. If you don't feel like it resonates with a man projecting or acting or dealing with you in this type of energy, then you switch it around. It's that simple. But let's dive into it. Message wise, your person feels like you are partying all the time. They feel like you are just like, you know, all over the place in terms of like partying, having fun. Um, in a weird way, I feel like they kind of know that you're that type of person when they met you. You could have met in this scene, but for some reason, this person is showing more signs, and you're not knowing what the fuck is going on with them. It's the partying scene that they're just not too keen on. I don't know if it's like you're doing something at the party that is just a bit like of a shocker, a bit too much. Um, so like yeah, they feel like you might be playing them or taking them for granted or a fool. They don't know who you're partying with. I don't know why. We're gonna check if it's like they're controlling or if it's just like they are just concerned. Okay, because I've been with partners before. They were narcissistic. Okay, side note. This is why I'm saying this with a grain of salt. If I were to go anywhere, just freaking broad daylight, hang out with people. And if it's of the opposite gender, they would be like jealous or trying to make sure that I won't go out. If it's, we're gonna say if it's that type of thing, or if you're just out in the street collective and doing whatever, and they're just like, oh my god, I think collective is like doing a bit much, but they don't know what to say because they have so much like they care for you, have so much feelings for you. Now, on the flip end, I also put down Caitlin. Okay, so whomever's watching, that could be your name. Um, Caitlin is feeling this way, especially if you're watching for a feminine, if that's the case. I don't think that's the case though. This is giving like strictly from a male perspective here. So let's see, are they controlling? Is it a controlling thing here? Like whatever. So no, it's not based on them being narcissistic or controlling. Is the fact that they care for you, like it's genuine concern. Okay, they feel like the partying thing is a bit too much. Um, I don't know if this will resonate, but like again on the gram, okay. I don't know what it is. I've seen like every social media platform being like a like a mesh algorithm wise. Everything is like meshing together. There is no distinct between YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I feel like all of it has kind of just come together. So like whatever I'm seeing on Instagram is also popping up on YouTube and vice versa. And I wanted to like talk about this on a singular note. Like there used to be like a distinct or it comes up based on algorithm, but now it's kind of like if you watch from one platform, it's gonna just mesh. Um, Sorry guys. As an example, for like if like one person talks, like if I see I know there's this algorithm phase where it's like if one person talk about a thing that it's gonna pick up by the mainstream. But I'm literally talking about the ads and how things are like orchestrated. Like if I'm not talking about things that picks up by the collective mainstream, but it's like there's an ad about probiotics, right? It's the same ad that comes up on YouTube and Facebook and all the other platforms. I just found it wasn't like that before. I found it quite peculiar. It's the recent thing that everything just meshed together, so there is no distinct anymore. Um, Even though everything kind of low key runs under the same corporation. This could be symbolic here, where it's like in a weird way the person that you're thinking of, because I feel like if you're a man you would get what I'm trying to say with this, if your person is like doing the most here, but like everything feels the same, everything looks the same. There is no, there's nothing unique anymore, and it's sad. um but what I wanted to add onto this is, again, on my feed on social media, right? um there were a bunch of people, I think it's a culture thing, but they were just like talking about how if we go on, like, I'm trying to remember, sorry guys, but like if we go out on a party scene, it's pretty normal to see, a bunch of drinks and snacks, and then other people's like, oh, it's pretty normal to see drugs on a party scene, whether it's like, there's kind of like a limit. Like people are like, oh, it's okay if it's weed, right? But it's not okay if it's like cocaine, right? But some people are like used to seeing cocaine, and some people are just used to seeing weed. Like, and going back to this entire message, yes, why am I rambling? The person you're thinking of could be partying, and they just like everything was cool until they got into like hardcore stuff, like, and the hardcore and the tough stuff could be like, oh, they just drinking every night, partying every Saturday, that's cool. But then if they do it every other day or every day, that's like a limit. That's when you feel like it's a bit too much. Or if it's like involving drugs, like what I mentioned before, whether it's like medium to hard, whatever. And somebody heavy on the masculine feels like something is a bit excessive, right? And in a weird way, they're not sure if it's like an escapism for this feminine, or they just don't have the same feelings. Because what I'm tuning into based on the cards is that this is not a controlling factor, where it's like you cannot do what you need to do in order to feel free. But like, or do you? It's more so of a concern. Either it's like the people you're partying with, what type of party it is, and how much you party. Okay, you get me? So like, yeah. And I also want to say that I feel like whom I'm really thinking of, has got the 411, the info on how you party, where you party, how much, and what it's about. And they're just kind of like freaking out a bit. They just feel like, because I feel like the energy of like whomever is watching, you didn't show your full extent of how crazy it can get in terms of your partying life, right? Because I feel like you are in a solid relationship with your person here, or this person. And yes, I'm still channeling, and adding analogies, but if we go back to the lyrics, I actually looked it up. Because there's so much I can there's so much I can not remember, but the actual lyrics talks about obviously the title party art all the time, but in the lyrics it also says that I give you everything in terms of like riches and diamonds and cars, like everything you want, like in terms of the material stuff, you get it, but you're still out here on the street and partying. So they're just like, what's the reason? Why do you want to party so much when you can have everything at home? You have to party at home, like, you know? So of course they don't quite get it. So in conclusion, collective, either you simmer down on the partying or make them tag along, because you seem to be going very hardcore. I feel like it's giving like they are suspecting you might have like a double life situation, right? So they either want to join you or at least you, I don't know, inform them on what's taking place, okay? I think that's what they want here. Now, if you're watching for masculine, which again, that's not what I'm tuning into. For those that, you know, is a bit sus, I feel 9 times out of 10 they will probably bring you along if they're doing this without you, because that's like the foundation of the message here. I mean, communication is best, because I'm not tuning into like they have an issue, like maybe somebody, well, they have an issue with partying. Like I've had friends and I've had friends, collective, but like I know people that don't see an issue with partying every day. Nighttime, daytime, Monday to Friday. Like, personally, I see that as an issue, right? But that's just me. So, like, if you are, like, in some sort of suspicious energy towards your person just doing too much of the party, because it's giving excessive, you feel like it is, talk to them. You know, that is my go-to. Some of you guys are suspecting them cheating, like there might be like somebody on the scene. That's just, you just like in your head. Like if you're watching for a male here, you might just feel like they are just, you know, they're probably cheating here, that's why they're partying so much. No, they're just obsessed with partying. Like male and female, I know people that they like to party a lot, okay? A lot, every day, 24/7, 8, okay? Where there's drinks, alcohol, food, heck, even if there's no food, as long as there's music and substances, apparently, they're just like, we're good to go. I feel like a lot of you guys just like, this is not my vibe. I mean, I don't feel like you need to, like, I don't know, maybe somebody's like, you want to break up with them. If it doesn't fit your lifestyles, because I feel like it's quite different. Let's see, if you're watching for a male, their emotions towards you. So, they feel like you're overreacting. Okay? If there's going to be a conversation about this, they feel like you're overreacting, that you're too much in your head about this. And that, you know, you should have other activities or you should join them, okay? And support them in whatever they want to do, including excessive partying. Now, if you're watching for a feminine here, I feel like they are willing to hear you out. But the thing is that they also really don't like care that much. They feel like, I feel like they're gonna be quite nonchalant, arrogant about this, and in a weird way they might feel like you're blocking their life with this conversation. On a personal note, I always say communication is the key for a successful relationship. Like, I don't know, collective. This is the message I got. This is the song I got, and I said a lot. I will say this, so the masculine energy, like if you're feminine watching and they're concerned about like your partying lifestyle collective, um, the masculine here really does care. Like they really do have a concern, but you might feel like you know, it's giving this image. Okay, rolling your eyes. So, but yeah, they have a lot of love for you. I will say that. Now, I don't know why. I thought I don't have my other cards or initials. So we're just gonna do like anything that they can look forward to. So yes, there's something you guys can look forward to between you and your person. Let me go and get my notebook. I found out yesterday, you probably would see in terms of my other readings that we just stepped into the retrograde, but I've been doing pretty good. Not so much at my internship, but like at least in here, I've been doing pretty good. So I'm grateful. So basically, there's gonna be some sort of what's good to come out of this is that there's gonna be some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge between you and your person. Okay, for some of you guys, I know it's quite a jump, but like if you guys get intimate, there could be like a kundalini awakening, so expect that. If you know, you know. And for other of you guys, it's just like some sort of really good wisdom and knowledge. So there's gonna be some sort of enlightenment dealing with this person, okay? All right. Remember, trust your intuition, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for stopping by. Well, let's see collective dates for any important dates that could be, relevant here. So we got number 4. So 4 days, weeks, hours, months, 4th of the month, and 3 days, weeks, hours, months, the 3rd of the month. Okay. Let me rehash: hours, weeks, months. Okay, at like a specific date. Okay. I'm also tuning into a life path number 304. So that is relevant for some of you guys. And without further ado, thank you for stopping by, and good luck in your journey in life.